Hey guys, this is in fact Blood Cooker bringing you my commentary of this TvT. Now this is my first video, so don't expect too much. I will be posting more videos later in the future, but I will talk about that in just a second. First of all, I would like to explain this channel that me and some of my friends are setting up. This is basically JmoleCavalier and Elusive Shark setting up this commentary, or not commentary, setting up this station to basically just have some fun, commentate some games, just generally see if, I don't know, if we can get some people to have some fun with us. So, basically a huge thanks to Elusive Shark for setting it up, and huge thanks to JMole for everything else he does. And what will I be doing on this channel? Well, as you can see, they do more of like Modern Warfare 2 videos and whatnot. I'm going to be doing StarCraft 2 videos. Yeah, I know, nerdy, whatever. Now, some of the stuff I will be doing, I will be trying to set up some tutorials, because I know some of you guys are having some hard time figuring out, build orders, counters, stuff like that. I will be posting games like this that are single player. I also will be doing multiplayer games, build orders and whatnot. I think I already said that. But now I'm not only going to be doing tutorials, I will also be doing just fun games that I had, and just kind of sharing with the world what's up. Now I will be posting my videos mainly on Sundays. So yeah, just expect one of my videos every Sunday, and yeah, so let's get to this game. Now I would like to point out my opponent is Capalialosis, I don't even know, and of course I am blue, spawning in the bottom left corner. Now I am getting my orbital command. I would explain build orders, but right now I guess I'm just gonna commentate this game. I am getting my orbital command before he is, so mine's already done, because he got that second barracks with the tech lab down. Now he did get 3 guys on gas really quick, and then he took them off. So what he's basically trying to do is get out this tech lab so he can build this Marauder, and when this Marauder's done, it's just to set up for more of a Marauder tech build. Now, Marauders are really good for the Terran. Don't get me wrong, I kind of hate them, but I use them all the time when I'm playing Terran. Right there. And so I'm building my own Marauder, keeping the gas going, and this is more of a 3 barracks build that I think I transitioned out of. But this Marine was basically just to fend off his scout, and yeah. Another huge part of TvT is you can either see what your opponent is doing, or you can get that mule. Now the mule will bring in approximately 300 minerals over his lifetime. That is a huge bonus. That's a lot of Marines. I'm not going to take the time to count right now because I suck at math. But you can either see what your opponent is doing or get a mule. Now, it's kind of obvious what your opponent is doing, so you don't really need a mule. Or you don't need to scan your opponent. It's much better to get that mule to get extra units out than see what you already know is your opponent's coming. Now, this right here is kind of a mistake. I don't know why he's doing this, but he's sending out his 4 Marauders to try and put on some early pressure. Now, there's nothing really bad with doing this, except that it's 4 Marauders, and I'm gonna hold this off just fine. If he were to sit these outside my base, that would be an okay, like about right here. But he's just going to walk them right in. I think this is a huge mistake on his part. He's trying to reinforce with his other guys. And notice target firing. That's focus firing. I don't know what you call it. But it's pretty key, pretty helpful. Now, I did kill 2 of his guys, so he's going to back off from that, head back to his base. And yeah, look at that macro right there. I have a lazy SCV, not doing anything. I must admit, I am definitely not the most experienced player ever. I'm only in the Platinum League. so I'm not like White Raw or the little one. But, you know, I can teach some of you guys some normal moves and build orders and whatnot. Now, as all of you should know, and I hope you do, when you see a tech lab on a factory, that usually means he's going for tanks. Tanks are very good against marauders only when supported. They are not good by themselves. I figured that out hardcore in one game. Notice I am getting my factory of my own, but I did spend the extra minerals in getting extra barracks. So he's going to have that factory out while I'm still producing. Now this is another interesting thing. I don't quite understand why he did this, but in TvT, expect really fast marauders, and he's expanding, which is not something you necessarily want to do unless you know that your opponent's not going to do a quick attack, in which case I am doing a quick attack. Notice queuing up only one guy at each, and then right as they spawn, building another guy. Now, I am pulling back. He does have concussive shells, so I have to be really careful. And I see that his army's not very big, so I'm going to go ahead and push out here. Another thing to note, Marauders, of course, are really strong against Marines and Stalkers. They're kind of, when you're playing the Terran, you want to use Marauders in almost every matchup. They're very, very useful. Now, I do have him on the run, and he doesn't have much else. He has a lot of minerals, and he's getting some more tech, which is not the thing you want to do against a fast Marauder rush like this. So I am kind of afraid to push up here because I don't know how big his army is. Remember, you cannot see up cliffs. So I'm trying to kill as many of his units as I can, and I realize he does not have very much. So I go ahead and try and stim up, focus fire some of these Marauders down, and now I've killed his army, and I'm inside his base. So what first thing I'm gonna do is walk straight over into his mineral line. Notice some reinforcements have arrived down here. Now I need to do as much economic damage as possible, so I go for those mules, but then I just give up and start attacking what I can. Because I need a macro back in my base, which I'm not doing. I mean, look at this, 1,000 minerals. That's how bad I am. Now that this, I don't know how good of an idea this is, but do note that workers are decently decent against Marauders. Now, he needs to get these mules back to work before they die. They're going to die in vain. They haven't done all the work that they can do. But he did fight off my army, so I guess that's the important thing. Wow, my cats are trying to kill each other. Okay. So now, I'm persisting with these Marauders while getting siege tanks, because I did see that he is going for a Marauder build, so... And I did see his expansion, so I'm going to go ahead and counter his expansion with one of my own. Hi. It's okay. Yeah, that was my sister. Anyways, I do have this supply depot in the back of the base. That's always a good idea because you never know when they might try and go for one of those, you know, kill the rocks, go up in the base. Now he is getting Banshees. This is something I did not realize because I have been using all my scans for mules. Or scans for mules. All my energy for mules. What am I talking about? Yeah. Let's see. So I am pushing out across the map here because I did get my first siege tank. I don't believe I have siege mode. No, I don't. And I decided to get my, what is that called? Viking. I decided to get a Viking because I don't know what he's going for, and I think I did see the starport. So I expected some sort of an air build, and, well, what do you know? He's got Banshees. Now I am moving around to try and take out this expansion, but once you know it, Marauders cannot attack air. So I back off there because I do know he has a siege tank there. Some of my units were getting shot out there. Let's see, my expansion's almost up. I am still trying to macro in my base. Now this Banshee's doing a number on my workers. What he needs to do right now is, first of all, focus down this mule, which he's doing a very good job at. And he needs to fly over to this expansion and start killing my yummy SCVs. But he's not. I do have my Viking rallied to attack him as soon as he spawns, and wouldn't you know it, he starts attacking him when he spawns. Do note that Vikings are... they're okay anti-air, but they're more an artillery unit. It makes it seem kind of weird, you know, an anti-air unit that's an artillery unit. But it's true. They have a super long range. Like, they have a range of 9. you know, I mean, that's a huge range. That's siege tanks have 13, just to give you an idea, in siege mode. Now I do bring my Viking over here because, of course, he's lifted off his command center. So I'm gonna try and kill this. And wouldn't you know it, he has his Banshee here, just kind of chilling. So, you know, I'll go ahead and kill that. Now I don't know what he's built up there, so I'm going to just attack this command center, see what he's got. I do see that he has a very small army, so and my army is not that small. So what I'm gonna do is just keep attacking this, and now I see those siege tanks. This is pretty key right here because I see him move out and I see him start sieging. That is when you want to attack. So I stim up, move in, take out his tanks. That is the biggest point of this entire battle. Now his Banshee's not doing anything because of this Viking. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run in here and do some cute little micro and keep his Banshee back. Notice, oh, that's gross right there. I have given up at macro completely. That's not what you want to do. But he has gotten a Viking of his own, and he goes ahead and GG's because I go first middle line. He leaves the game, and that's about it. So remember, I will be posting on Sundays. Check out JmoleCavalier and what's his face? Oh yeah, Elusive Shark. Check out their game commentaries. I've watched some of them so far, or at least the only one that's out, and they're pretty sweet. So, well guys, GLHF, GG.